Hey everybody, today is Tuesday, November 21st, 2023, and we are here in Fort Mill, South Carolina to do something that we've never done out of state before. We are here at the Unity Presbyterian Church to take a look at something we love to take a look at. We are heading down to Florida. It's been a long drive, and we still have so many more hours to go. And of course, today has been this. It's been gloomy, it's been disgusting, it's been raining all day long. This is the first little slight break we've had in the weather, where it's still drizzling a little bit, but not pouring like it has been pretty much the entire day. So we decided to pull over and take a look at what sits right over here. But do you see what's up on the roof? Look at that. There are tons of vultures all over the roof of this church. That is pretty awesome looking, actually. Is that a good omen or a bad omen? I think I'm gonna take it as a good omen. I like vultures, so I think they're kind of cool. But apparently, right up here, we're gonna be taking a look at our first out-of-state labyrinth. I am excited about this. Our first labyrinth outside of Pennsylvania. And it sits right up here, supposedly on top of this little sort of patio area. But honestly, as cool as it is to see a new labyrinth out of state, I'm just really fascinated by the vultures hanging out on the church. That's kind of awesome. I also just realized we're walking in the wrong direction, and the rain is slowly starting to pick up. So we're gonna make this video kind of a quick video today, because it's supposedly just supposed to be raining all day long, all up the entire East Coast. I've been tracking the weather, and yeah, it's going to be raining until like 1 a.m. from Florida all the way up to Pennsylvania. So we're just not going to be able to avoid the weather today. But here we go. Look at this. Unity. It says Unity Presbyterian Church, August 2021. This courtyard and prayer labyrinth are constructed where the 1938 Unity Hall building once stood. A campus fire on December 9th, 2018 destroyed Unity Hall. Today, this space is reclaimed to support the life of the congregation and its many missions and ministries, and apparently a whole bunch of creepy and yet amazingly awesome looking vultures. Oh my gosh. I mean, we came for the labyrinth, but we stayed for the vultures. Those things are awesome looking. All right, so again, this labyrinth was built here in 2021. Not a very large labyrinth. It is rather tiny in comparison to many different labyrinths we have seen. But the fact that there is an actual labyrinth here is really all that matters to me, because I love a labyrinth. Big, small, does not matter. Labyrinths are just pretty awesome. And this one's made out of brick and stone, which is really, really cool. I like the different sort of two-tone thing it's got going on, where the outer rim is this kind of darker color, the sort of middle area is a lighter color, and the very middle area is a little bit darker. And I think Sean has somehow already made it like halfway through the labyrinth. He's on a mission. Look at that. Sean's just bolting his way through that labyrinth. All right, it's my turn now. All right, so here we go. Starting the labyrinth. Again, it's not a very large labyrinth, but that's the fun thing about labyrinths, is that they might not look very large. You might be looking at this thinking it's a tiny little, oops, Sean has already found the middle. You might be looking at this thinking it's a tiny little labyrinth, not very big. They only had so much space to work with. Of course, they had the little courtyard here to work with. But anyway, you look at these and you think they're not very big. It's a tiny labyrinth. But the next thing you know, you're just walking and walking and walking, because they do twist and turn around each other. And there's a lot of path within a very small area when it comes to labyrinths, which makes them, in my opinion, lots of fun. And like I've said many times before, it's always amusing when you're in a labyrinth and you're thinking, oh man, I'm coming up to the center. I'm going to be there in a second. Next turn is going to bring me right to the middle. And then next thing you know, you take a turn and you're back on the outside. And you're like, how did that happen? That's the way it goes with the labyrinths. See, like right now, it looks like, okay, I'm making my way towards the center, right?
Yeah, no.
Totally making my way towards the center. It's right there.
Yeah.
Sean's right there. And then you make a turn, and now you're heading back towards the outside again. And this is why I love Labyrinth, and I have a fun time with that because...
Almost done.
Am I almost done?
Yes.
I think I'm like halfway done now, right?
No.
No?
Close.
I'm close to being done?
Yes.
Sean says I've almost finished the Labyrinth. Since I've been visiting labyrinths, I've kind of become fascinated by all the different types of labyrinths there are. This is a 5-circuit medieval labyrinth. That is the style of labyrinth. This is right here. And Sean is correct. I have almost reached the center. So there we go. Not a, like I said, not a very large labyrinth, but a labyrinth nevertheless. We have officially done our first out-of-state labyrinth. I mean, how many
Haven't exited yet.
Oh, so we have found our way to the center of our first out-of-state labyrinth, but
We still have to exit.
we have to exit the labyrinth. So so technically we haven't finished the labyrinth yet. All right, I'll follow your lead. I guess until we actually done it in reverse, according to Sean, we haven't technically finished the labyrinth. Things to remember next time we go out to labyrinths. You got to do them both ways, or they're not technically finished, according to Sean. This is actually a very beautiful church and historical at that. We were noticing some historical markers out front, which is pretty awesome. This is definitely a church I would love to come back out to at some point to maybe talk about the history of this church. But again, it is raining and the rain is picking up. So we are going to make this a rather quick video today. But really we came out here just, sorry, I left you hanging. Wait, let's do so I'd really like to come back out. That was really awesome. High five. There we go. So anyway, we're making this kind of a quick video today because, again, like I said, the rain is picking up. And the main reason we came out here was to do the labyrinth, which Sean has already completed for a second time. High five. That was terrible. High five. There we go. Jeez. All right, so I think I've almost found my way out of the labyrinth now. Yes, I have done it. You doing it again for a second time? Okay.
What's the password?
The password is amazing vultures.
Correct.
I just guessed. All right, so here we go.
No, I don't think you.
We have, what? I don't think the vultures are going to eat us. I think if we died, then they'd pick away at our bones. I think we're good as long as we're alive. So anyway, here we go. Stepping out
Ta-da!
of the labyrinth. That was awesome. I'm happy that the first, you know what? I'm happy that the first out-of-state labyrinth I've ever done was with you. My labyrinth buddy, my labyrinth lad, my labyrinth, I don't know, comments down below. What's some good alliteration for that? My labyrinth what? What would Sean be? My labyrinth lad. I don't know. I feel like there's a better word than that.
The thing is, I didn't I do the first labyrinth with you that was in our state?
Yeah, I think so. I think the first labyrinth I did was with you.
Yeah.
I think so.
Most of them you did with me.
I'd say about maybe half of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. But first out-of-state labyrinth here in South Carolina with Sean. That was pretty awesome. So as I was walking around the labyrinth, I was noticing on the buildings here, they have all these different dates. So I'm guessing these are the actual dates of the buildings. This one here being from 2021. That says 1881. Like I said, this church has some history behind it. It's a very historical church. That is pretty cool. This is 1938 here, which I don't know, maybe that's just the foundation of something from 1938. So like I said, all these different buildings actually have dates on them. This one here says 2000. And I think the one over here has a date on it as well. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a date on the one over there. Can you read that? That says, it might also say what does that say? It's very far away. That says 1992? 1992 on this down here. So pretty awesome they have these dates to mark off when every single one of these buildings was finished. So yeah, this is a pretty awesome church. I'm definitely digging this. It's a beautiful church. It's a historical church. It has the coolest, what's a bunch of vultures called? I have no idea. It's a gaggle of of vultures up there on the roof. I mean, this church is pretty amazing. It's beautiful. It's got vultures. And best of all, it's got a dancing Sean and a really cool labyrinth. Trivia lesson for the day. I had to Google it. It turns out that a group of vultures is called a kettle. A kettle of vultures. That is what they're called. And look at these guys. Look at that.
Oh.
That is pretty awesome. They're just flying around up there. They've got their wings open. I would say they're sunbathing, but there is no sun, so I'm not entirely sure what they're doing.
Cloud bathing.
They're cloud bathing, as Sean says. All right, so yeah, this church is pretty awesome. It's pretty amazing, but like I said, the rain is picking up. We're gonna end this video fairly quickly, but I had to pull over. I knew that on the way down here, we would have to stop at our first ever out-of-state labyrinth, and I'm glad we chose this one. It's a beautiful labyrinth at a very historical church, and on top of that, the coolest vultures I've ever seen. All right, so that rain that was starting to come down again has once again kind of stopped, turned into a very light drizzle. So should we walk the labyrinth just one more time?
Yes.
I mean, we're here. I feel like we have to do it. We can't just come and say, okay, we've done it, and then leave. As long as it's not raining and pouring, we're gonna have to walk the labyrinth just one more time at least. And again, it's a pretty awesome labyrinth. I'm digging this. It's beautiful. It's well maintained. I'm appreciating that. I'm happy we're out here. I know, once again, I sound like a broken record, but I love how every single labyrinth is different. It's unique. Every labyrinth is different from the previous labyrinths we've been to, even ones that are designed to kind of mimic other labyrinths. There are many of them that try to mimic the labyrinth at the Notre Dame Cathedral, but even those are usually different. They're either smaller or they're a little bit different in design, so it's kind of like a snowflake. No two labyrinths are exactly the same. High five again. No two labyrinths are exactly the same, which makes them a lot of fun to visit, because you might think, I've been to one labyrinth, I've been to one labyrinth, I've been to all the labyrinths, but you haven't. Even if the labyrinth you're going to go visit is very similar to the labyrinth you were just at, they're all different. Every single one is an individual snowflake.
Different because they're all in different places.
Or you can look at it like Sean. He says that every single one is definitely different because they're all in different places. I mean, that's some power of positivity, right there. He's not wrong. But all right, so we're coming up towards the end of the labyrinth. Once again, we've made it to the center of the labyrinth. We got to walk because you've only done it 1.5 times now, right?
Yeah.
All right, you lead the way. These are very calming and soothing. It's just something about walking the path. I mean, I get it. That's what they're all about. It's all about the high five. It's all about the meditation and kind of being at one with yourself and just enjoying the relaxingness that is walking a labyrinth. And it is, whether you're here with a child who's trying to continuously high five you, or whether you're by your left me hanging there, or whether you're by yourself. Either way, they are calming, they are relaxing, they are a lot of fun to walk, and I'm having a blast with this one. Though I keep just looking up at the vultures every time I take a break from filming. I'm like, vultures. Yeah, those guys are awesome. There's one up there on the cross as well. When we actually got here, the one up there on the cross had its wings all spread out. It looked like something out of a movie, which is pretty awesome. And Sean, what? You've already finished? See, I don't know. Maybe again, there's no right or wrong way to do a labyrinth. I kind of take my time. I walk really slow. I relax. Sean tends to rush through them, which is fine. That's not a bad thing. Sean just barrels through them, which is great. Again, no wrong way, no right way to do a labyrinth. You can stroll, you can run, you can skip, you can hop, you can jump from one piece of the trail to the other. It doesn't really matter. However you enjoy. What?
There is your own way.
Wait, what was that?
There is no right or wrong way, but there is your own way.
That needs to be on a t-shirt. New retro rest stop t-shirt. It's gonna have a labyrinth, and it'll say, there is no right way, there is no wrong way, but there is your own way. Retro rest stop.
Buy Sean.
If you guys would buy that shirt, leave a comment down below because we might need to make that happen. I'm gonna have to do some photoshopping after the trip down to Florida. Am I done? Where am I? Like, how am I not done yet? Again, I am taking my time. I'm almost done. All right, I'm just about done the labyrinth for the second time. All right, so finally coming up on the end. Oh no!
What's your favorite T-shirt?
Wait, the password's a question. What's my favorite T-shirt? My favorite T-shirt is the there is no right way, there is no wrong way, there's just your way.
Good.
Sean Eisenhower, 2023. All right, so here we go. The labyrinth has been completed for the second time. That was awesome.
It's a party popper.
It was a what?
Party popper. The sound effects I made.
Sure. All right, guys. So that is going to do it for the labyrinth here at the United Presbyterian Church in Fort Mill, South Carolina. If you've actually ever been to this church, if you've ever been to this labyrinth, leave your comments down below. I want to hear from you guys. Look at this. I'm going to do it my own way. I made it to the center. So if you have actually ever been out to this labyrinth, leave your comments down below. Or maybe you're a member of this church, leave your comments down below. And if you've ever been out here to see the amazing vultures hanging out, leave your comments down below. The kettle of vultures. Now we know. You having fun back there? All right, guys. So I think that is going to do it for this this video. But that was a lot of fun. Our first ever out-of-state labyrinth on the way down to Florida. We still have a good 8. No, you know what? No. The GPS says 8 hours, but as I'm always saying, always tack on at least 2 hours to whatever the GPS says. So probably a good 10 more hours of driving to go. It's going to be
8 hours to 10 hours in between that.
It's going to be it's either going to be very, very late until we get into Florida, or we're going to stop somewhere to sleep. It'll be very early in the morning till we get to Florida. Either way, we got a lot of driving to go. So, all right, guys, again, that is going to do it. United Presbyterian Church here at Fort Mill. Awesome and amazing labyrinth. So as always, guys, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from, that's cool. That's a cool shot right there. I will sing you a postcard every single month. I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. I can sing you a postcard every single month from the road. I will send you a postcard. We're loopy. We've been driving too much. I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can pick yourself up a cool retro rest stop t-shirt, maybe even a new one coming soon. We'll see if I can get some photoshopping done quickly. But anyway, guys, so like I said, check down below for all the different links. Those links do help support the show. They keep the show going. Patreon and Spreadshirt does help bring us out to awesome and amazing places like this at our first ever out-of-state labyrinth here in South Carolina. So pretty awesome. But all right, guys, I'm going to say, if you guys watch this video all the way until the very end, I know, hashtag a kettle of vultures. Hashtag a kettle of vultures. Or what?
Kettle? You mean kettle corn?
What? Hashtag a kettle? Oh my gosh. Hashtag a kettle of vultures if you guys watch this video all the way to the very end. Or what did Sean say?
Kettle? You mean kettle corn?
Hashtag whatever the heck you want down below at this point. All right, the rain is starting to pick up again. So, all right, so that's going to do it. So, like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button, or you are subscribed, check that out.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you do hit that like button, you hit that subscribe button, and you are subscribed, then I will see you guys in the next video from the great state of Florida. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Bye.